This portion of the news is brought to you by the new Shell and Let It, designed for extra miles.
With the theme of this year's Independence celebrations as Our Children, Our Future, ZNS intern Rakia Bonamy took to the streets to ask the question, what does independence mean to you, to some young and not so young Bahamians?
In the weeks leading up to our independence, you can always count on Bahamians to express their patriotism on their cars and how they dress. But what about how they feel? We asked young and not so young Bahamians to share their thoughts on what being a Bahamian means to them.
Means the birthday of my country.
We are small, we are a small country, but we still come together and unite as being Bahamians.
I love the fact that we are protecting it, we're guarding it. We must keep it safe and secure from everyone who would seek to do it harm.
I like the fact that I have freedom of speech, I have freedom of worship, I have freedom of movement.
Independence to me is freedom for the Bahamians.
We rule the Bahamas, not the other countries rule us.
I enjoy the freedom that we have in this country.
I love my country.
Freedom was important to most of the people we spoke to. Here's what they liked about being Bahamian.
I like the fact that we have a good culture, the junk canoe, the food, and nice beautiful beaches.
We have junk canoe. I like the fact that we have different foods, we have different events.
Even though we are sprawled over 700 rocks and keys, we got family from Abaco down to Inagua.
It's like the beaches of the Bahamas. That's where I like the Bahamas.
I've traveled to many other Caribbean countries and there is no place like the Bahamas. Something just take over my body every time I hear the national anthem. And when I say the pledge, I hug the hold my head up high and say the pledge.
As our country celebrates its 42nd independence, one thing is certain, young Bahamians are just as patriotic as our elders. Rakia Bonamy, ZNS Network News.
Thank you, Rakia. Tonight, police have launched an island-wide manhunt for the two men responsible for yesterday's murder. The incident occurred around 4 p.m. on Friday. Police report a man was about to enter his vehicle after leaving a restaurant on Alexander Boulevard in Nassau Village when two men shot him multiple times about the body before fleeing on foot. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. A Bahamian woman has smashed the glass ceiling in space engineering, and now she wants to invite Bahamian youth to think outside of the box in a spirit of entrepreneurship. Vaughn Albury reports.
Aisha Bo is just 29 years old, but already she has far surpassed her peers. She worked at NASA for 6 years as a rocket scientist and now owns a Silicon Valley technology business employing 12 scientists. The daughter of Glenn Roybo hopes to sell her STEM-board technology solutions to government to help defend our borders and curb illicit drug and human trafficking.
So drones, as they're known, as well as autonomous sea vessels that would efficiently allow vessels that are around NASA to, and actually not only just around NASA, but we're talking about from Bimini to Inagua, to patrol those waters in an efficient manner so you could detect in real time and provide information to perhaps plot a trajectory for interdiction. You could also monitor things that were happening and look at trends and patterns.
The University of Michigan master's graduate is focused on inspiring young people to enter fields many would shun, and training Bahamians to man the new technology is key.
In addition to bringing technology, is training the Bahamian workforce to support that technology. And so for the second year, my entity is making a strategic investment. We spend over $50,000 to put on these camps and support these students, which is the foundation. But we're also looking at partnering with the COB to have IT security certifications, to actually offer cybersecurity classes, to do network forensics and analysis, real-time information that all of the forces can use to make decisions that are in the national interest.
And what keeps a young, single, black Bahamian woman working in a field where she definitely stands out?
For me, it's always about pushing yourself, being uncomfortable, letting yourself grow, letting yourself being challenged by other people who compete with you.
What is Bo invites high school students to attend STEM-board Science Technology Camp at St. Andrew's School, July 13th through 17th. Already, 60 private and public high school students have signed up. And it's free. I am Vaughn Albury, ZNS Network News.
After most of the activities wrapped up at the Santiago Caribe Festival, everyone headed to Baja House, nicknamed Club 242 by Bahamians. Our Julian Gibson followed the crowd there.
On the itinerary, it goes by the name Bahama House. But for all of those that venture into Bahama House, they call it Club 242. It's the place for the after party when all the activities conclude. At Club 242, there is food, drinks, music, dancing, and just a grand old party. Everybody loves Club 242.
Beautiful people, wonderful food. The Cuban people is just great. You know, they treat the Bahamians really nice. We treat them nice. It's good getting together.
The response the Bahamas has gotten here in Cuba the last 7-8 days, boy, it's been enormous.
It was wonderful for the amount of people that come through and appreciate the Bahamas. To my Bahamian sisters and brothers that we have back in the Bahamas, what they really need to do, we need to appreciate the Bahamas. Because if they travel abroad and see how it is here, we'll always thank the Lord for we have back in the Bahamas 242.
You came here to Cuba to eat chicken? Why? You missed the chicken, eh?
You missed the Bahamian food, man. You missed it.
But they had Bahamian food every night where you was. You was eating out of Cuban house or something.
That's right. See, the Cuban get a different taste of food too. But you got experience.
So the house you was eating in Cuba every night, how was the food?
It's good. It's good to get different experience, different taste of food in the world, you know?
It's awesome. I can't complain. It's really awesome.
What do you like most about it, and do you like the response the Cuban people have embraced the Bahamas?
Oh yes. It's so serious that they're flocking the gate.
I'm enjoying the conch. What they're doing there. I don't really know the name of the plates.
You know the conch good for?
Yeah.
What the conch good for?
Good for health and everything.
Everything like what?
Everything like everything. You know what I mean?
Fine. It's the Casa Bahamas. It's a very place. Beautiful Bahamas.
You been Bahamas before? You like Bahama House? You like the food, the drink?
It's good.
The crowd was so large outside the Bahama House gates, the Cuban police had to shut down the party and pepper spray Cubans to keep them away 3 nights back to back. At Bahama House, hooping it up, ZNS Network News.
And that does it for this portion of the news, but don't you move. Sports with Kelsey Johnson is up next.